Hello everybody, welcome to a Psych Engine tutorial. I always stutter on that bit. But today, we're going to be adding dialogue. Now, first of all, with dialogue, you're going to have to make your own character. Basically, the opponent, probably. So to do that, I'm going on an art program. Paint 3D. Now, this is just a Microsoft product, it's base one. I'm not going to use any, I'm not going to use Adobe Animate, whatever. This is what happens when he's not talking. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into menu, save as. I'm not going to really go on to Paint 3D because all of you are probably going to have different art programs. But anyway, now that I'm on here, I'm going to go to where I'm going to make my own folder. What's my character called? He looks a bit like Bob, so I'm going to call him Bob. And I'm going to name Dialog, like that. I'm going to save this as not talking. Okay, let's make an animation where he's just neutrally talking. Let's make that mouth nice and wide, baby. So that's him talking right there. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to name this one Talking Normal. And just to show what to do later, this will be needed later, I'm just going to make multiple frames. You don't need to, though. You really don't need to, but it's just because later you'll understand it easier if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm going to call this one Talking Normal 2. Because it's the second frame. Okay, let's make a scared one now. So here you go, that's one. I'm gonna name this scared one. I'm gonna put that on there. I'm gonna call it scared 2. Okay, let's make an angry one. I'm not just gonna reuse these frames because I'm literally running out of time right now. I'm not gonna make a really long recording. I name this one Angry 1. I'm going to just make a second frame. I'm just going to do this squiggle just to show that it's a second frame because I need to know. I'm going to name this one Talking. I'm going to name it, actually I need to name it Angry. I'm going to add number 2 instead. Okay, so now I'm going to get this thing called Spritesheet XML generator, FNF Windows. In the link in the description, there'll be a download. I'll make sure it's clear enough. Make sure I try because I'm not very good at making things seem clear. Anyways, you're going to open it up, scroll down to the exe application file. There you are, I'm going to go full screen. So over here you can write your character's name. I'm just going to name it Bob Dialog, like I named it. I'm going to name it underscore assets because the game does that a lot of the time. So I'm going to click add frame image, click it like that. And what you're going to do is I'm going to add all my animations. So what I did is you're going to go to your folder where you kept them all in Bob Dialog and you're going to shift click to grab them all like that and open. Now I've got all my animations, they look a little bit squished, but in the final version they won't be. So I'm going to click this frame over here, we'll have a tick on it, I'm going to click set animation pose, I'm going to call it idle because he's not talking. Now if I go into here, if I go to Spritesheet generation settings, custom general prefix, I name it idle, or actually let's name it Bob because you need to name this is the prefix, so every time before he talks this is what will play. So Bob, for example, it will be called Bob space idle because this if I name this scared it will be called Bob space scared, which is nice. And make sure, yeah, so I'm going to name this one and this one, make sure to click these both. I'm going to call this scared. So yeah, these do work with one frame because the idle is one frame. I'm going to name this Talking Normal. Okay, and I'm going to name this one Angry. So now that we're done, I'm going to click Generate XML. And where you want to put it is in your Psych Engine first of all. You're going to put it in Mods, Images, Dialog, select folder, wait for it to generate, it'll take a few seconds. There you go, this will open, you'll say done. Your folders are generated, check the folder you selected. I'm going to click OK, I'm going to close this, and now we're going to open up your Psych Engine. Now I am using an older version of Psych Engine, but all versions work with dialogue. So now that I'm in, I'm going to press enter. And on this menu, this exact menu of story mode, free play, etc., I'm going to click 7. Now this will open up this menu over here. I'm going to go down to Dialog Portrait Editor, you can click enter. Now I'm on this mystical screen over here. It says, I'm not going to say that anyways. Okay, so I name my character. I can check myself. I go where the folder is. So mods, images, dialogue. So it's called Bob Assets PNG, Bob Dialog Assets XML. So Bob Dialog underscore assets. Now if you misspell this, by the way, your game will crash. So okay, I didn't. And because I didn't fill this guy in, he's invisible. So I'm going to turn the scale down, and now he's in the very bottom corner. So using this section over here, position offset, if I click minus, he's going more towards the left, which for him is backwards. I'm going to move him down to where the arrow is. I'm going to click up on this over here. You can click, for some reason it's inverted, so minus is down. I mean, why is this already getting confusing? Minus is up, and plus is down. So now that we're done, here's what the character is. Now, he looks a little bit weird because he has no animations, so I'm going to go to the animation section. I'm going to remove every single one of these animations. So you're going to open up this wheel, click it, and then click removed. Open this up, remove it, click. So now I'm going to name this animation. Let's name this one talking. So here's the loop over here, which I'm going to call, as I named it Bob space talking, and I named it normal. Now, because of the prefix, it will be called Bob space. You can always check yourself. On the XML file, you're going to go open with notepad, and over here you've now got it. So over here all the frames, so I named this Bob talking normal. So because of the prefix, it's got space in it, so that's how you know the name. Then idle finish, I named it Bob space idle. Don't know if I added a capital, I can check once I'm done. So if I go to if I go to the talking right here, that's what it looks like, which is perfect. Now I can make a new animation, and I call this one Scared, which is the Bob Scared animation. So Bob Scared, and it's going to finish at the idle. Now if I click add to update, I go to the Scared one. Perfect. Now if I change this to angry and Bob angry, and it finishes at Bob idle, then if I click the angry animation, you'll be angry. So now that I'm done, you have this. On the animation section or on any tab, you can change where it is. So you can put it so the character's on the left, which is kind of broken for me, or you can do it so he's on the right or in the center when he talks. I'm going to put him back on the right where he belongs. Now when you're done, actually just put him on the left since he's an opponent actually. Okay, let's move that down there. You can also change the scale. I did that when I first loaded him in. Yeah. I'm going to move him over here, and when you're done, you can click Save Character. Now, what you do is, I believe this is what you do, but you put it in Mods, Images, Dialog. Oh, sorry. Dialog like that, and save. Okay, let's exit now. Okay, so now that we're done, we're going to go and press 7 again on this menu, and you go on to Dialog Editor over here. So this is where you make your actual dialogue. Now, BF is saying cool swag, like a good old boy. So I named my character Bob Dialog. There he is! Woo! And there's a few things you can do. First of all, over here you can press W, or like this, change the animation. Cool swag, or cool swag, or normal, which I'd say is the best. You can also change angry text box to make him so he's screaming. You also change how long it takes. This will take 0.05 seconds or 0.05. So I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna make him say hello. And what you can do is you can press P to add another line, or 0 to remove this dialogue line. I'm gonna press P, like that. You can also press A and D to switch between them. In the corner over here, you can see which line it is. So this is 1. This will be 2. So now I've got BF over here. I'm gonna do it so he says beep, because obviously he doesn't speak English. He's being annoying. You can also change his animation. I'm gonna make it so he's just like, hello, beep, like the classical beep, hello, and then he says beep, and then I'm gonna press P to make a new line of dialogue, and he's gonna say, wait, and he says, you ate my, I don't know, let's say crisps. And what I'm gonna do is I'll make him almost like, wait, you ate my crisps. And this is getting way too weird. So now I'm gonna press P to make a new line of dialogue. I'm gonna make Bob Dialogue this time talk. the name that you have to type in will be the name of your JSON file. So now what Donnie's going to say, he's going to say, no, I didn't. Like that. He's kind of annoyed. He's kind of sad. He's kind of like, why would you think it's me? Rap battle me now then. And then he says, oh, I mean, beep, bop, scare, bo, beep, bo. Yeah, there's an issue. You can just press space though like this to change the gaps in between them. For example, on the sket over there, on the sket, I'm going to use the arrow keys like this. On the sket, you can press space or backspace. For me, it's broken, so you can remove it, make it on a different line of dialogue. Now that you're done, you click Save Dialogue, and what you're going to do, you have this dialog JSON file. So you can put it in mods, data, E, like that, and you click Save. Now, for now, there's nothing you can't really do, because there's something you need to download. If I go onto the internet over here, and I search Psych Engine Wiki, and press enter, you go down to this one over here. This one called Homes, Shadow Mario, FNF Psych Engine Wiki, GitHub. Now I click this, and I'm on this section over here. And I click Lua Script API. Now that I'm over here, I'm going to go to Example Scripts, and I'm going to go to this one called Dialog Script. Now you drop this file plus your dialog JSON file into your song's chart. So I'm going to click that and it will download this for me. It's called script.lua, and in some video, if you want to add cutscenes and dialogue and health drain, which will be quite a lot, I'll tell you how to combine them. Now for now, what I'm going to do is I've got this file, I'm going to put it in my tutorial series like that. It's copying it, and I've now got this script over here. So it's not bad, to be fair. Now I'm going to put this in Psych Engine Week 7. Psych Engine right there. I'm going to pop this in mods, data, and the name of your song. So mine's called E. So now it's here, along with the dialog file. Okay, so let's test it out. I'm going to press backspace now, or escape, depending on your device, obviously. And I'm going to press enter on story mode. And if I go to the week, which is below week 6, E, it's kind of scary. I'm going to press enter. Now, if my calculations are correct, like a full-on scientist, here you go. So he looks a little bit ugly since he has no fill. He says hello, and beep. Wait, you ate my crisps. No, I didn't. And then he says, rap battle me now. Then he says, oh, I mean beep, what's get because he's trying to make sure he doesn't talk English. So now when you press enter, you can now play you a good old song, which over here is beep bop bo, because I just copy and paste it. I'm playing with WS and D right now because my microphone is covering my arrow keys, which isn't the greatest setup, but the audio sounds better. So we're done. Wee. Oh, I suck at this. Bum, 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 bum. Comment down below if you play with the arrow keys, because if so, then you're a weirdo. I'm just joking, obviously. Well, if you enjoyed the tutorial, make sure to like and subscribe, and also write in the comments down below if you need any help with anything, because a lot of you guys have been writing suggestions, and hopefully I've filled some of them. Because I've done one of them because someone asked for help, and apparently they fixed the issue, so good for you. And also a lot of YouTubers have been subscribing to me, which is fun because I've seen them commenting, saying good tutorial, and make tutorials themselves. Also feels good that I've got these YouTubers who have a lot of subscribers who comment on videos saying good tutorial when they do tutorials themselves, which I think are overall better. But anyways, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good day. And now I'm not even pressing anything. Bye!